Welcome to my channel Stash to Cash. My name is Mrs. Lex, checking in today. I'd like to say to anyone tuning in, happy to have you on board, and I hope that you will enjoy listening to this video. Today's topic is story time, and it is story time to encourage and inspire. And today's topic is my first attempt at doing a saving challenge. So basically, I actually tried doing a saving challenge in 2022, and I was actually inspired by watching someone, as you are doing so today. And this person was an American YouTuber called Tommy Bryson. And the first challenge that kind of inspired me was the 100 envelope challenge. But how he presented it, he just went out and bought 100 envelopes, and he number them from 1 to 100 and then put them in a box, like an old shoe box. So I thought I'd do that. But obviously, as the numbers were going up, that meant that you would have to slot notes and you would have to slot coins. So I went out and I did this, and I got the envelopes, and I was doing it in the privacy of my bedroom. I didn't kind of advertise it to anyone, to my family members. I was just doing my thing. And I got to around 40 something. And then I kind of struggled with it because what I noticed was, because the numbers of the envelopes are going up, like 16, 17, 18, you have to slot coins and notes. So I found that quite cumbersome, and I was struggling to do so. And I don't know, for some reason, it wasn't working for me. So at 40 something, I decided that I wasn't going to bother. And I just opened up all the envelopes, took all the funds out, and I decided that, no, this isn't for me. This isn't working, So, and I left it. That was in 2022. Then in 2023, I was watching my news channel, and I was listening to Mr. Martin Lewis, and he was on the news channel, talking about the struggle is real, and, we should all try and do the penny challenge because, people don't have a lot of money, and it is the easiest challenge to do. You could just download it. You wouldn't even have to pay for the printed format. You could just download it free. So I did that, and I just thought, pennies, I could knock this out of the park in a couple of months. But as I started to do it, I realized that it was a lot harder than you think, because when you say the penny challenge, people see it as pennies. They can't visualize the bigger picture. So I did this, and I was slotting the coins, and obviously I'm in a house of males. So when they saw me put it up on the fridge, held up by fridge magnets, everybody was saying, what is this? And then I brought forward my unit. I put it in a place where there is traffic. So what would happen is, when people went by, e.g., any kind of movement in my kitchen, they'd see the unit and they would slot coins in it. And it was like we were all working in unison. So, and I did that, and I completed that challenge. And when I completed it, it should have been £669, but it was £713, and that was my first attempt at completing a saving challenge. And once I had completed that, I was on a roll. I decided that I wanted to do other saving challenges. But what I have learned about saving challenges, you can make them up. You can do what you want. You can do it quarterly. You can have a 6-month goal. You can have a 4-month goal. You can choose a coin. You can choose a note. So the next challenge I was doing, I did the £5 note challenge, and I was striving with that. And one of the reasons why I felt that I strived so much with the £5 note challenge is because it is only a £5. when you tell your family that you are doing a saving challenge, you know, and it's just a fiver, like when people are willing to part with a fiver, so the notes were going in and I was striving. And it was around just before my birthday, like July or late July, I decided that, you know, I want to share what I have learned, you know, because I'm striving so much. I want to share with others. You know, I thought that I could inspire anyone on a small budget or anyone to save, because I've watched other saving channels and I thought to myself, I could do that. So, you know, hence Stash the Cash was born. Even though you might be thinking, well, I don't have a lot of subscribers, you know, but, you know, everything takes time, you know, we all have our way of doing things or our, you know, our chosen niche. And, you know, it's been trial and error, and I've learned a lot and I'm pushing through. But what I want to say to anyone watching is, do not underestimate doing saving challenges. And I'm going to tell you why. I have been on this earth for several decades, yes. And even when I had 2 jobs, I was never able to save as much money as I do now via saving challenges. And in case you're thinking that there is a hierarchy salary in my household, there is no one in my household with a hierarchy salary. My 2 sons were at uni when I started my channel, started my saving journey. So I was just doing my motherly role, obviously with a husband in tow. But I believe that the reason why I strive so very well with saving challenges is because you have a visual aid. You're not under duress. No one's coming for you. It's at your own pace. You can choose when to start it. You can choose when to stop it. You know, the ball is in your court. But before I started doing any saving challenges, I want to tell you that I actually set a budget, and that budget flagged up some bad habits. So all bad habits that cost me money were eradicated. And I have an adult son who's a mathematician. So there's a few things that flagged up, and I just decided that I'm not going to do these things no more. I'm going to slot those coins. And that is how I managed to thrive doing saving challenges. So I just wanted to share that with you, that even though I may be presenting something now, you might think that it's, you know, it's easy for you. You know, there is always, anything can be a trial and error. And my journey in 22 was not positive, but in 2023, it was positive. And how it became positive, by somebody inspiring me, and his name was Mr. Martin Lewis, and it was the baby of all challenges. And I think that everybody should do it, and it's the penny challenge. It works amazingly, and I have saved hundreds. And because of that progress and doing other things and thinking outside the box, I'm able to talk to you now and inspire anyone that is watching. So that's what I wanted to share with you. You know, I'm not somebody who is tech savvy. I've had to learn a lot of things. I'm still learning. I make mistakes like anybody. I'm only human. But I believe in this life, when you have a skill, you should share it with others. You shouldn't keep it to yourself. So that is why I'm talking to you now. So I hope that you will find my story inspiring. You will try a challenge, any challenge, do it any way you want. And, you know, just go for it. You know, I'm going to continue to strive, and I will strive. And I just want to share that with you, you know, to encourage anyone tuning in and watching. So in the meantime, I'd like to say to anyone watching, pennies make pounds and pounds have use. Take care of yourself and see you soon. Goodbye for now.